Some days, I just want to do a feel-good story, one that makes you laugh at the world where you can't lose, and this is definitely one of those stories, at least if you share my worldview. And that is that if you disagree with my morals, then you can't expect me to use them to come and defend you when you're in trouble. And Scarlett Johansson is finding that out now. You see, this is a video that I did before on the article we're about to look at. I want to go and watch it to see the article in more depth. But it was this article where she says, as a woman, you have to be your own ally. We are undermined, underserved, underappreciated, and underpaid. And honestly, Scarlett, that last one is definitely your own fault. And my favorite line of the entire piece is right at the start. And it says, this film is inherently female because it's about the subjugation of women. Honestly, Scarlett, I never knew you were so based. But Disney did, and that is why they got right down to subjugating Scarlett Johansson, and they broke her contract. Yes, apparently she was promised a movie release, one just in cinemas, and she was going to get a cut of all of the cinema revenue. Except it didn't just release in cinemas. No, it also ended up on Disney Plus, where she's not going to see a single cent of any of it. And she's very angry. You see, this was meant to be Black Widow, the female movie, the one about empowerment. And that is what this article was about, in fact. This was done during the press tour for Black Widow. And this was actually an incredible article because she manages to get more unattractive the more you read. I've never seen it done in text form before, but she certainly managed it. And that is because the entire article is about how she was held down by the patriarchy. Is it in the room with us now, Scarlett? Let me know. Do we need to hold a seance? Somebody fetch the spirit board. Just give us a sign. I've not paid my dues this year. What if they come for me? Honestly, I don't know why that keeps happening, but what she's found out is that while she thought she could just crap on men, because men they're not going to fight back, those are at the bottom of the pyramid. And Scarlett Johansson has definitely sided with the worst people of society. And so she's just punching down at men on the bottom of the pyramid, and women are above those, and that means she must be amazing. That means she can get these kind of roles, right? Not quite, because she failed to take into account all of the people above her on the pyramid. So it turns out that actually, Scarlett, you're just not as special as you were. Yes, you have signed your soul away to make a deal with the devil, but it turns out he couldn't be trusted. And so what happened is that Disney went back and they broke it all. And when she started moaning, when she was complaining that her contract had been gone, and they've just, oh my God, they're taking money away from a woman. Can you believe that Disney is taking money away from a woman on a movie that was supposed to be about raising women up? Do you know what Disney said? Yeah, they said we can top that. It's sad and distressing. It's completely unfounded. There's absolutely no reason for this woman to be offended because she is still near the bottom of the pyramid. And who are the people that are above her on the pyramid? That'd be people who have suffered through the cough, yes, because she has shown completely callous disregard for the horrific and prolonged global effects of the sniffles. She doesn't care about anything that's happened to anyone. She only cares about herself. She's not considering anyone that any of this has caused and affected at all. We were doing it for them. We were doing it to give choice for the customers. I know we made millions. But honestly, this was an entirely selfless act, Freudian slip, for Disney, and we are helping everybody else. So you can't say that we look down on women because we are lifting everyone up. This is greater than you now, Scarlett, and I don't see how she can defeat this, because all of the people that would have sided with her, all of the men that loved her movies, and these are the majority of her viewer base. When she went and she crapped on them, she crapped on the majority of the people that would have gone to see her movies. Why? Because let's face it, if it's Scarlett Johansson in a skin-tight suit kicking people in the face, your audience and demographic are going to be mostly men, and it used to be very well deserved. But as times change, as she realizes that actually, I don't like Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 treated me like an object. Iron Man 2 could only have been made when she was attractive. That's why she could do poses like this. That's why she found that the compliments on her attractiveness were actually compliments. That's why she liked those compliments at the time. And now she's like, yeah, but I don't like them anymore. And really, it's just the ultimate cope, because now she just doesn't get those compliments that often anymore, and she's certainly not going to be getting those roles. So it doesn't matter if she was popular in Iron Man 2. It doesn't matter if poses like that existed. It doesn't matter if Tony Stark says he wants one and she liked it. She thought it was a positive message at the time, because it was. But as those things slink away, as times change and time moves on, as your roles dry up and people stop thinking you're amazing, how are you going to make more money? This was supposed to be her final movie. Black Widow was supposed to be the thing that made her everything. This was going to be, if I can just get them to give me box office sales, I can ride off with my millions. I mean, she's already rich, but who knows, maybe she needs a fifth house or something. And so she was more than happy to throw all of her fans under the bus, because this was going to be one last movie, and then I can say I'm a woman and you need to give me a part. And it turns out that actually she just doesn't have the power in the pyramid that she thought she did. She's not as high up as she thought she was, and so when she kicked the bear bites back. And the thing is, this is awesome, because I don't have a dog in this fight. There's literally nothing I can lose. No matter what situation happens, I can't lose. This is two titans of Hollywood going at it. This is the devil and the person that sold their soul to it. These are literally the worst people you could possibly find that would throw anyone under a bus if it would only get them another dollar. And they're taking chunks out of each other and going to court over it, and the only thing I can think is that I will get some popcorn and love every second of it, because if she wins, Disney loses, and if Disney loses, she gets what she deserves for the way she's treated her fans, and that is awesome. That is incredible. This is two sides of a same coin, and it's a coin that I can't stand. Scarlett, you could have been amazing. You used to be awesome, and if you just stayed like that, it would have been great, but instead, you realized that actually, as time moves on, I've got more to personal gain from siding with this side. Well, it turns out that you can't. It turns out that those people can't be trusted, and when everyone warned you, when everyone was like, what are you doing? Why are you talking like this? You just thought you could make more money. You thought you'd made the right choice, and you didn't. You made an awful choice. You made an awful negotiation. You signed an awful contract. And you know what that did? It meant you were underserved, underappreciated, undermined, and underpaid. And you know who did that, Scarlett? It wasn't a man. It wasn't some great patriarchy. It wasn't an organized group of people specifically coming after you. This was all your fault. But that's it from me. If you liked the video, press like and subscribe for more videos in the future, and let me know down below what you think of Scarlett Johansson, Disney, and Black Widow down below. This one should be interesting in the comments, but I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.